Hello, everyone, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Stadium, where tonight the North Quincy Raiders play host to the Brookline Warriors in the final home game of the regular season for North Quincy. My name is Jonathan Calleri, and thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. I mentioned this is going to be the final home game. North Quincy in the non-playoff schedule of the MIA right now, and most likely this will be, again, their final home game of the season. All right, real quick, we'll go down now to the referee for our coin toss with the captains.
Brookline has won the toss and is elected to kick off and defend the south goal. The Raiders will receive and defend the north goal.
All right, we had some difficulty with the referee's mic. We apologize for that. So we're going to pause now here for the national anthem. Unfortunately, the combined band's not here with us, but we're going to pause for our national anthem.
Definitely like this song. Sir. Maddie doesn't mind it.
Well, I guess some technical difficulties all around here tonight at the stadium as they weren't able to get the PA system to play the national anthem. So some fans down there took it upon themselves to start singing the anthem. So hopefully things start to kick off better here once we get ready for kickoff here at the stadium. So again, I mentioned this is the non-playoff games here. North Quincy unfortunately did not qualify for the MIA playoffs, and nor did Brookline, so that's why these teams are here tonight. Quincy High School also just missed out on the playoffs, and they are at Needham tonight. Most likely Quincy High will be home next week, and North will be on the road, scheduled to be determined. That will get announced next week. And then teams will be back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium on Thanksgiving morning to face off against each other. All right, Brookline will get ready to kick the ball away here.
Kicking off for the Warriors, number 50, Jack Jarvis.
All right, Jack Jarvis will kick it away now for the Warriors. Short kick fielded by North at their own 30-yard line. And going up the middle of the field there, nice return for North Quincy, was fielded by Cam Sampson. And looks like they're going to spot him down at the 49-yard line, and that's where North will start this first drive of the game.
They'll spot the ball officially at the 49-yard line of North Quincy. First and 10 Raiders. Quarterback is number 14, Charlie Baker.
Charlie Baker, the quarterback for the Raiders. Our handoff goes to North Quincy. But Will Conley, number 33, gets the carry for North Quincy. Gets across midfield up to the Warriors' 45-yard line.
Ball carried by number 33, Will Conley, to the 45-yard line.
North Quincy coming to this game with a record of 2-5 and 0-4 in the Patriot League. Tough schedule for North Quincy in the Patriot League, going this year up against Scituate, Pembroke, Plymouth South, and Hanover. Some of the better teams in the state in Scituate, Plymouth South, and in Hanover. Hand off again here to Conley. A nice run there by Will Conley, number 33. Gets a first down for North, all the way up now to the 32-yard line. Take a look at the replay here on the run by Conley. And you see here he was able to break out.
Spot the ball at the 32-yard line.
Nice hole right there by North Quincy's offensive line. Conley hit it. And again, nice first down run. Handoff again goes to Conley. Flag thrown on the play. Conley gets up to the 28-yard line, but we'll see what the flag is.
Holding against North Quincy.
All right, so hold against North Quincy. Flag was thrown at the 33-yard line. Mentioned North Quincy with a record of 2-5. Brookline comes into their game with a record of 1-7. Playing in the Bay State League. Only win came against a non-conference opponent, Southeastern Regional Tech.
First and 20 for the Raiders.
All right, again, they move the ball back to the 43-yard line on the hold. Baker looking to pass, throws, and it is complete to number 6, Grant Murphy. Murphy down the right sideline, and will get pushed out of bounds there. Nice play by North Quincy, and they spot him out of bounds at the 16-yard line. It'll be a first down for North. Take a look at the replay here on the catch and run by Grant Murphy. Yeah, nice turn there by Murphy as he was able to turn towards the sideline, and big run to catch there. 27-yard gain for North Quincy. Baker again in a shotgun, looking. Fires it and just throws away. Nice play there by
Incomplete.
Charlie Baker.
Thrown in the area.
Junior quarterback just decides to get rid of it.
That'll bring up second down.
So brings up second down now for the Raiders. Get ball at the 16-yard line. Play action fake, Baker rolling out. Looking down, and it is broken up there. Nice play there by Nico Braun, one of the captains for the Warriors. Take a look at the replay here on the nice defensive play. Looking for Grant Murphy again, and Braun came over there again and tipped the ball away. So bring up now a 3rd and 10 for the Raiders. Hand off to Conley over to the right side. And Conley gets across the 15, maybe to the 14-yard line. Braun again comes up there to help make the tackle for the Warriors. And it looks like it'll be a 2-yard gain only for North Quincy. So bring up now a 4th and long for North Quincy, 4th down and 8. Offensive team stays out on the field. Four receivers set for the Raiders. Baker being pressured, has to throw it over to the left, and it is caught down there by North Quincy. Looks like it was Grant Murphy down there who made the catch down at the 3-yard line. Baker just threw it up there as he was being pressured by 2 Warrior defenders, as we'll see here on the replay. And Baker just threw it up there, and it was a nice job there by Murphy to come back and catch the ball. And he gets tackled, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 3.
To the 3. That'll bring up a 1st and goal to go for the Raiders.
So again, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. And they give it to number 5, senior captain Nate Caldwell, who goes in for the touchdown. Nice job there by North Quincy. Convert on the long 4th down, then Caldwell punches it in for the 6 points, as we'll see here on the replay. Great blocking up front there, and Caldwell snuck through that hole for the touchdown. All right, Caldwell will come out now to attempt the extra point. Will Conley will hold.
The 1-point conversion, number 33, Will Conley to hold.
Good snap, kick is up, and it is good.
Kick is good.
So with 9:13 left to go in the first quarter, North Quincy comes down, converts on a big 4th down, and they now take a 7-0 lead early on here in the first quarter over Brookline.
Number 5, Nate Caldwell, set to kick off for the Raiders.
That was Caldwell's first rushing touchdown of the season for North Quincy. All right, ball fielded at about the 13-yard line by the Warriors. And return will go up to the 29-yard line. That's where the Warriors will start this drive. Darren Grant on the return there for Brookline.
Number 28, Jaden Hernandez. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line of the Warriors. 1st and 10.
All right, Warriors come out led by
Quarterback
Joshua
is number
Karp.
4, Joshua Karp.
Quick handoff there for Karp over to the left side. Flag thrown on the play. 2 flags thrown on the play there. Handoff went to number 20, Darren Grant. And be no gain on the play, but we'll see what the flags are. And holding on Brookline, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty. Pushes the ball back to the 19-yard line. So bring up now a 1st and 20 for the Warriors.
That'll bring the ball back to the 19-yard line. 1st and 20 for Brookline.
Karp looking over to the sideline. Looking pass, going downfield, looking for a man, and it is caught. Caught by number 5, Andrew Bamberg. And Bamberg is shaken up on the play as well. Take a look at the replay. It was a nice catch by Bamberg down by the 47-yard line. Nice ball there thrown by Karp as well. And Bamberg goes up and brings it down. And you can see there, reaches for his knee, so hopefully he's okay. Bamberg coming off the field on his own power, so that's good to see.
It was actually number 5, Andrew Bamberg. Let's hope he's okay.
Nonetheless, big play there by the Warriors, a 29-yard pass, and it'll be 1st and 10 at the 48. See the Warriors looking over to the sideline for the call. Play action fake, pass is complete. Barry Golden on the catch.
Pass is complete to number 6, Barry Golden.
And there should be another first down, and it is for the Warriors. They spot the ball at the North Quincy 41-yard line. And Brookline comes quickly up to the line to run another play. Another fake. Flag thrown on the play. Play was whistled dead before it started, and it's going to be a false start.
Penalty marker.
Against.
False start against the Warriors. That's a 5-yard penalty. It'll put the ball back at the 46-yard line.
So again, a 5-yard penalty there on the false start. So it'll bring up 1st and 15 now for Brookline, back to the 46. 5 receivers now for the Warriors, 4 to the left of Carp, and on the near side, Caetano Drinkwater, lone man to the left. Carp looking for Drinkwater down the left sideline and just overthrew him.
Yes, incomplete.
Drinkwater had some
Intended for
space
number
there
11,
between he
Caetano
and Will
Drinkwater.
Conley,
Here
but the ball was
is
overthrown.
a
Another
penalty
flag
marker.
thrown on the play as well. Yeah, looks like it's going to be a hold against Brookline.
Drink that water.
Holding against the Warriors. 5-yard penalty.
And with the hold, it's going to bring the ball back to
That'll push
the
the ball all the way back to the
42-yard line.
42-yard line of Brookline.
So another big penalty there for Brookline. Brings up now a 1st and 27 for the Warriors. Handoff goes to number 20, Grant, and he's going to go nowhere quickly. Nice pressure there by the Raiders.
Loss of 2 on
Quickly
the
get
play.
there, and it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play.
Bring the ball back to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 22 for the Warriors.
And another flag is thrown,
Penalty
and
marker.
they're going to say this time this is against North Quincy while they're offsides.
Encroachment against the Raiders. 5-yard penalty. 2nd and 15.
All right, 2nd down and still long now for the Warriors. 2nd down and 24. Carp looking to pass. Another flag thrown on the play again here. Carp running up. He's going to get brought down at the 46-yard line. But again, another penalty thrown, and it looks like it's going to be another hold called against Brookline.
Calls his own number. Makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and 24 for the Warriors. And there's a penalty.
See, the official comes over, is trying to talk to head coach Ryan Craig to see if he wants to push him back or accept the play.
Holding against the Warriors.
And they are going to take the hold.
10-yard penalty. We'll bring the ball back to the 33-yard line.
So we're going to say it goes back to the 33-yard line.
Third and 47 for the Warriors.
The Warriors need to get all the way up to the North Quincy 31-yard line, 2nd down. Carp trying to set up his screen, and he does. Caught by Drinkwater. Drinkwater breaks free over to the right side, and he'll get pushed out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Drinkwater knocked out of bounds at around midfield.
Take a look at the replay here, as it was a nice move by Drinkwater to get to the outside. And right there, Drinkwater made a nice move to break to the outside and get about 10 yards after first contact. So 13-yard gain for Brookline. And
Penalty marker.
another false start will be called against Brookline here.
Ball start against the Warriors. 5-yard penalty. Third and 30 for the Warriors.
It's the 5th penalty on this drive called against Brookline. North Quincy has a penalty as well, so 6 penalties called on this drive alone. And North Quincy coming up, and Grant Murphy's going to get the sack. Came in from the outside and was able to bring down the quarterback, Joshua Karp. Great play there by Murphy to come in from the outside and show his speed, as you'll see in the replay. You can see Murphy there coming in. Great sidestep there by Murphy to go around the tackle and brings him down. And it'll be 4th down. All right, it's a high kick there, but he's not go far. North Quincy's going to get away from it and let it bounce. And it bounced, but it really didn't go anywhere. So North Quincy gets a break there, and they're going to stay down at the Brookline 49-yard line.
Ball will be spotted officially at the 49-yard line of Brookline. 1st and 10 Raiders.
All right, so 4:16 left to go in the first quarter, and North Quincy will go back on offense for the 2nd time here tonight. And again, starting in great field position at the Brookline 49. Pitch to Conley over to the right side. Conley trying to wait for his blockers in front of him. Breaks one tackle, but will not break the second. Coming up there to bring him down, Will Thinkia.
They're going to call forward progress to the 43
And they're going to say with a forward progress, he stopped at the 43-yard line. Take a look at the replay here on the run by Conley.
That's a pickup of 6. Correction, pickup of 7.
And right there you can see Conley get away from the first tackle, but not the second. So 6-yard gain there by Conley up to, again, the 43-yard line. Baker looking to pass, high pass, and it goes incomplete. Was looking for Nate Sampson, but Sampson couldn't bring it down.
Benefit Nate Sampson.
Third down now for the Raiders. Caldwell goes in motion, and they're going to hand it off now to number 44, Alan Guan. And Guan's going to be just shy of the first down.
Ball carried by number 44, Alan Guan.
They're going to spot the ball down at the 41-yard line.
That'll bring up 4th
Initially, it looked like they had spotted him down at the 40. It's going to be just shy, but it's going to be about a yard to go. 4th and 1. Baker keeps it himself and gets a nice push from behind as well, and a push up front from the offensive line. And he has an easy first down for North Quincy, as you'll see here on the replay, as Baker also stuck the ball out in front of him to pick up the first down. Nice help there from Alan Guan to pick up the first. Spot the ball at the 37-yard line. And Conley initially goes to the right, comes back to the left. Nice tackle there by Braun for the Warriors. But Conley gets across the 35 to the 34-yard line on that run Take a look at the replay here on the run by Conley. You can see the initial
34.
fake to one side, and then Conley comes back to the left.
Pick up a 3.
And Braun coming,
Second
sprinting
and
across the
7 for
field there.
Raiders.
And a nice tackle by him. Call it a 3-yard gain for Will Conley. Second down and 7 now for the Raiders. Baker looking to pass over to Caldwell, over to the right side on the screen. Gets a block from Murphy, still on his feet going there. Nice job here by Nate Caldwell.
To number 5, Nate
And Caldwell will pick up the first down. Great effort there. He's going to be up to about the 21-yard line.
Out to that play is a Raider. First down.
Take a look at the replay on that screen play here. You can see Caldwell lines up in this slot. Comes back there, and Murphy now on the bottom of the screen gets a block there and continues to hold the block there. Great job by Murphy all the way downfield. And Caldwell holds on to the ball at the very end there as well, as a couple of players are trying to strip the ball away. Caldwell holds on for a big play there, 13-yard gain and a first down for the Raiders. Baker looking down the left sideline for Caldwell and just couldn't connect, just overthrew him. Caldwell was open in the end zone.
For number 6, Grant Murphy. Correction, that was number 5.
Take a look at the replay here. As you can see, Caldwell
Second and 10.
was able to get behind 2 defenders coming out of the slot position and again just overthrew on the ball there because they could not connect. Second down and 10 now for North. Conley gets the handoff. Oh, nice move there by Conley up the middle of the field. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Will Conley with his 6 points and gives North Quincy a 13-0 lead.
49 seconds.
Take a look at the replay here on this great run by Will Conley. And has a nice hole there to use and a great cutback right there to the left and punches it in again for the touchdown.
Number 5, Nate Caldwell will attempt the 1-point conversion. Number 33, Will Conley to hold.
All right, kick is up, and it is good for Nate Caldwell. So with 49 seconds left to go in the first quarter, North Quincy 2 for 2 on their drives here tonight, and they make it 14-0. Number 5, Nate Caldwell set to kick off for the Raiders. All right, Caldwell kicks it deep for North. And it's going to be fielded all the way back at the 1-yard line for Brookline on the kick return. Donnell O'Neill with the return for the Warriors. Gets across the 25, and it looks like he pushed out of bounds at about the 29-yard line, they call it. That was number 2, Donnell O'Neill for the Warriors. First and 10. From their own 29-yard line. And Joshua Karp, junior quarterback for the Warriors, comes out in the shotgun. And handoff went to Darren Grant, but he's going to go nowhere quickly as a host of Raiders come up there and bring him down almost immediately. And they're going to spot the ball back at the 24-yard line, so it'll be a 4-yard loss.
Ball carried by number 20, Darren Grant. Loss of 4, second and 14.
Excuse me, they spot the ball back at the 26, so a 3-yard loss. And Brookline is going to let the clock run down here in the first quarter.
That is the end.
So at the end of first quarter play, North Quincy leads 14-0 over the Warriors. One reminder, viewers, you can log on to Quincy Access TV's website at www.qatv.org for program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and much more. So again, visit qatv.org. QATV will have live coverage of the Thanksgiving football game between North Quincy and Quincy on Thanksgiving morning at 10 a.m. from here at the stadium. Coverage will be live on QATV Channel 8, QATV 1072, our HD channel, and online at qatv.org/sports. So we hope you join us on Thanksgiving morning. If you're interested in getting more involved in high school sports, consider becoming a football official. The Eastern Massachusetts Association of Interscholastic Football Officials is looking for new people to come out down the field and help officiate games. And it's the easiest call you will ever make. So for more information, visit emaifo.net. Again, that's emaifo.net if you're interested in becoming a football official. All right, Brookline comes out, second down and 13 at their own 26-yard line. Karp looking to pass, fires down the right sideline and is incomplete, bounced off the ground. Was looking for number 11, Caetano Drinkwater.
For number 11,
Take a look at the replay here on the pass attempt to Drinkwater. And just short hopped in, just too shy.
For the Warriors.
Caetano working against Nate Sampson, it looks like. Yep, that's Nate Sampson. Karp looking. No one's downfield, and he just throws it away as he was being pressured by a couple defenders for North Quincy. Ramir Johnson over there for North Quincy. Also over there was Dylan Clifford for the Raiders as well on the pressure. So it brings up fourth and long now.
Number 33, Wilfred Arias Mendez. Deep to receive for
So
the
Brookline will kick it away. Number 33, Wilfred Arias Mendez will punt it away. High snap. Mendez gets a nice kickoff here. Nice high, long kick. Caldwell was back to receive. He lets it bounce, and it's going to bounce all the way down to the North Quincy 36-yard line.
And the ball is down at the 36-yard line. First and 10, Raiders.
So North Quincy come out for their third offensive possession here tonight. Baker handoff to Alan Guan. Nice run here by Guan, holding onto that ball. Two defenders trying to take it away. And ball came up, but he was already down. But a big run there by Guan all the way up to the 49-yard line, as we'll see here on the replay.
almost to midfield. They're going to spot that ball at the 49-yard line.
Juan
Result of
just
that
ran
run
over
is a Raider.
Darren Grant and just carried him all the way down again to the 49-yard line. So big run there and a first down for North Quincy. Give it to Guan again. He crosses midfield, and he's going to fall forward up to the 48-yard line.
To the 48-yard line.
Another 3 yards there for
That's a
Guan.
pickup of 3, 2nd and 7 for the Raiders.
See there, Guan coming off the field. Couple of nice runs there by Guan. He gets a breather, and coming in for him is Jordan Mahoney, number 10. Pitch over goes to Conley. Mahoney leading the way on a block,
Number
and
33,
Mahoney,
Will Conley on
no,
the
excuse me,
carry.
Conley will get across the
45.
45 to the 44-yard line. Take a look at the replay here on the run by Conley, and as you can see, that number 10 rep there leading the way with the block there, and Conley again gets up to the 43-yard line on the run.
3rd and 2 for the Raiders.
Bring up a 3rd and 2 now for North Quincy. Conley again on the carry. A nice bounce outside to Conley. Picks up the first down and finally get pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Out of bounds.
And a nice run there by Conley to pick up the first down for North Quincy.
5-yard line. We'll spot the ball right at the 35-yard line. Result of that play is a Raider first down.
North Quincy and Brookline used to be in the Suburban League together, and the last time these two teams met was back in 1989, September 28th, 1989. Pass there, almost intercepted by North Quincy. It falls incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Then for number 7, Nate Sampson.
So again, these teams last met in 1989. North Quincy leads the series all time 10-6. I want to thank Martin Dunham for that tidbit of information there. Tweeted out on the North Quincy football page. Martin, the team statistician and historian, does a great job doing all that. So I want to thank Martin for all that information tweeted out. Conley with the carry over to the left side, crosses the 30, and gets up to the 29-yard line.
Number 33, Will Conley. To the 29-yard line. That's a pickup of 6, 2nd and 4. Or correction, 3rd and 4.
Third and 4, and timeouts called down the field by North Quincy with 8:43 left to go here in the quarter. Mentioned at the top of the telecast that unfortunately North Quincy did not qualify for the playoffs, and kind of a tough fall season for North Quincy in general throughout the school. Only the girls volleyball team qualified for the playoffs, and they had a great regular season. They finished with a 19-1 record, And the power rankings, unfortunately, put them down at number 9 in Division II. So kind of a tough ranking there for North Quincy with, again, a great 19-1 record, but they go to number 9. They had their first playoff game last night against West Springfield, and it was quite a game. It was a 5-set match, and North Quincy came out on top, winning 3-2. So nice job there by the Raiders. Next game will be against Longmeadow, the number 8 seed. So unfortunately, North Quincy will have to go to the Western Massachusetts to face off against Longmeadow in the round of 16. Details of that game have not been announced, but North Quincy Raiders volleyball team looking to see if they can make a deep run here in the Division II playoffs. All right, 3rd down and 4. And flag thrown on the play before the play starts. And they're going to say it's offsides against Brookline.
Penalty
So
marker.
big penalty against Brookline there, and that's going to give North Quincy a 1st down.
Offsides against the Warriors.
Mentioned the North Quincy volleyball team qualifying for the playoffs. The only team on Quincy High School in the fall that qualified the playoffs was the girls volleyball team as well. And the Presidents will have a game tomorrow night on November 5th, or I should say tomorrow afternoon. They are the number 27 seed in the Division I tournament. They'll be traveling to Andover to take on the number 6 seeded Andover. So hopefully Quincy, can come out with a 1st round win as well. 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the penalty. Baker in the shotgun, gives it to Conley. Conley, another nice cut up to the left side in the middle, crosses the 20-yard line, and we'll see where they spot his forward progress. And ball came loose, but it was after the play was whistled dead, and his forward progress is stopped, and they're going to say it's at the 20-yard line. And actually, they're going to give him the 19-yard line on the carry there.
19-yard line. 2nd down and 4.
Fantastic night here in early November. 63 degrees right now as the game's going on. Pass over to the left, caught by Nate Caldwell at the 13-yard line, still on his feet. Great move there by Caldwell. He finally gets brought down at the 5-yard line, but great move there by Nate Caldwell to stay on his feet, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 5, as we'll see here on the replay. There's a quick slant pass there to Caldwell, and he gets away from the tackler there, stays on his feet, and finally gets brought down. Cameron Evans on the tackle for the Warriors, but Nate Caldwell, great job there. Again, 1st and goal from the 5 now for North. Caldwell on the carry again, over to the right side. Touchdown, North Quincy. Nate Caldwell. He got bumped in the backfield, but was able to come off of that and go in for the 6 points.
7:47 remaining in the half. The Raiders are on the board again.
Take a look at the replay real quick here. As you can see, Caldwell. And I thought he got hit in the backfield, but that was not in the backfield. That was at about the 2-yard line where he got hit, but he bounced off that attempted tackle and goes in for the touchdown.
Number 5, Nate Caldwell, set to kick the 1-point conversion. Number 33, Will Conley to hold.
And the kick is blocked.
And the kick is blocked.
So Brookline comes in, blocks that kick, and with 7:47 left to go in the 2nd quarter, North Quincy has a 20-0 lead.
The score, North Quincy Raiders 20, Brookline Warriors 0.
It was a nice play there by number 1, Nico Braun, to come in and make that block.
5. Nate Caldwell set to kick off.
And Caldwell will get ready to kick it away now for North Quincy.
Donnell O'Neill and number 3, Cameron Evans. Evans at his 15.
Fielded by number 3, Cameron Evans at the 15-yard line. And
Tackled by
see, they
number
spot Evans
42,
down at about the
Joe
29, it looks like.
And the Warriors will go back on offense. 1st and 10. From their own 30-yard line. We'll call it the 29.
See Joshua Karp, junior quarterback for the Warriors on your screen there. Also number 20, Darren Grant. Number 6, Barry Golden, sophomore, coming over to the near side. Handoff goes to Grant, and he's going to get brought down immediately in the backfield. Jordan Mahoney was in there, as well as number 70, Robert Wallenjohn for North Quincy. Great job there. We'll take a look at the replay on the run here. You can see there all the Raiders coming in to bring him down. So nice effort there also for North Quincy, Noah Baker. Loss of 2 on the play for the Warriors. Fake the pass. Karp looking, and he's just going to throw it away as no one was open downfield. Great coverage downfield by North Quincy. Flag thrown on the play.
There was a penalty marker.
See the officials trying to determine what the call is. And it looks like it's going to be a block in the back against Brookline.
Holding against the Warriors. 10-yard penalty. They'll bring the ball down to the 13-yard line. Second and 15 for the Warriors.
So a 10-yard penalty for the Brookline, pushes the ball back to their own 13-yard line. Second down and long now for the Warriors. Handoff here, Grant with it. And nice run there by Grant, gets brought down finally at the, see where they spot him down, at the 30-yard line, they're going to say.
To the 30-yard line.
And getting up slowly for North Quincy is Ramir Johnson.
Makes it 3rd.
Johnson
and
was in on the
11 for
tackle
Warriors.
there. Karp looking, trying to find some space. And pass is complete to number 6, Barry Golden, and he's right at the first down marker. He should have it. We'll see where they spot him down. Take a look at the replay here real quick.
Penalty marker on the play.
And another penalty on the play they're saying now as well.
Holding.
So Golden did get up to the 40-yard line, but it looks like it's going to be a holding penalty against Brookline. Flag is back at the 25-yard line. And the officials still trying to, again, there's the call there. So again, it's a hold against Brookline. And timeout was called down on the field by the Warriors as well. So with the holding penalty, The ball will go back to the 15-yard line. And that negates the nice first down play that the Warriors had there. So instead of 1st and 10 from the 40, it'll be 3rd and 24 back at the 15-yard line. And again, timeout called down on the field with 6:03 left to go in the second quarter. Our team's back out on the field. Again, it'll be 3rd and long for the Warriors.
Direction 24 for the Warriors.
And handoff to Darren Grant, but bringing him down quickly for North Quincy. We'll take a look at the replay here.
That'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, it looked like there making the tackle was Brody Baker for the Raiders.
You had no bread there in that whole
You
time.
had to steal money.
Nigga, you still owe me like 37 bills, guys. No, I'm talking about how
So 2-yard loss in the play, and Brookline will be forced to kick.
Arias Mendez sent the punt for the Warriors.
And almost
Gets it off.
kicked,
Taken by
but she
Nate
was
Caldwell
blocked.
at the Brookline
Caldwell's going to field that at his
44.
own 44-yard line. Went over to the right now, trying to reverse field, still on his feet, and will finally get brought down at the 29-yard line.
29-yard line of Brookline. 15-yard punt return by number 5, Nate Caldwell.
He likes me better. Come to me first.
So Caldwell brings it back to the 29-yard line, and that's where North Quincy will start this drive for a 1st and 10. 5:07 left to go here in the first half. Conley on the carry over to the right side, pushing his way forward across the 25-yard line. And I was going to say he's at the 25 with his forward progress stop.
To pick up a 4, 2nd and 6 for the Raiders.
Conley with the pitch to the left, across the 20-yard line, flag thrown on the play. 2 flags thrown on the play.
Will Conley across the 20, but there is a penalty marker.
Flags thrown at the 26-yard line. This is looking like it's a hold against North Quincy.
Holding
And it
against
is.
the Raiders. 10-yard penalty. That'll bring the ball back to the 36-yard
So back to the 36-yard line for North Quincy.
That's 2nd and 16 for the Raiders.
Charlie Baker looking deep downfield down the left sideline, has a man open and incomplete. Nate Sampson couldn't bring it in. And you see he's upset with himself as he would have had a touchdown, but just couldn't bring it in. So tough break there for Nate Sampson as, again, just couldn't bring it in. With Quincy taking a shot downfield there on 2nd down, brings up now 3rd and long for the Raiders. Baker trying to set up the screen, and it is incomplete. Was looking for Alan Guan, but they cannot connect.
44 Alan Guan, incomplete. And bring up 4th down.
Fourth and about 17 for North Quincy, and they line up to go for it. They need to get to the 20-yard line. Baker again looking, has plenty of time, and he's going to run it himself. Cuts up the middle of the field, and he dives towards the 1st down marker, and we'll see where they put him down.
Baker calls his own number.
He stumbled right as he got towards the 1st down
They
marker,
spot the ball. It's close to the line.
and see where they spot the ball, and they're going to say it's just shy of the 20-yard line. It'll be Brookline ball. We'll take a look at the replay here.
And Baker does not make the line to gain. They'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 Warriors from their own 21-yard line.
And you can see Baker had plenty of space here. Cuts it upfield, and just right there he got tripped up, and they're going to say his knee was down at the essentially the 21-yard line, but just shy of the 1st down marker. Great effort there by Baker. It'll be 1st down now for the Warriors. A handoff here for Brookline. Andrew Bamberg on the carry, junior.
Ball carried by number 5. That's Andrew Bamberg. That's a 1-yard pickup. 2nd and 9.
Spot the ball at the 22-yard line. One-yard gain for Brookline. Carp initially was trying to pass and runs it himself. Ball comes loose, and it looks like Brookline has recovered, and they have. It should be enough for a 1st down as well.
But it is recovered by Brookline. That's number 30. That's Khalil Gamble for the Warriors.
Khalil Gamble on the recovery.
Is a Warrior 1st down.
So it's a 1st down for the Warriors on the run there by Carp. And nice tackle there by North Quincy's number 66, Brody Baker. And spot the ball down to 39.
The 39. Pickup of 2. 2nd and 8.
Carp looking to pass, being pressured by their Grant Murphy, and Murphy brings him down. Great job by Murphy. Almost got beat, as you'll see on the replay here, but was able to recover quickly, reach out, and bring him down for the sack. And you can see right there, Carp almost got away, but Murphy holds on to the jersey and brings him down at the 30-yard line.
The original line of scrimmage.
And timeout called down on the field. And looks like they're going to put some additional time back on the clock as well, as they are yelling up from the sideline to make it 1:29. So we'll see if they get the clock adjusted up there.
129!
We're resetting the game clock to 1 minute and 29 seconds. 1, 2, 9.
All right, game clock reset. As you can see, put another 10 seconds on the clock, so 1 minute and 29 left to go here in the first half. Ball on the Brookline 30-yard line, and it'll be 3rd and long for the Warriors when they come back from the timeout. Carp pump fakes and pass, and it is, it's complete up to the 33-yard line, make it the 34.
Complete. It's number 2, Donnell O'Neill.
Donnell O'Neill on the
for the
catch.
Warriors. And that'll bring up 4th and 13 for Brookline.
And Brookline calls their final timeout of the half.
Timeout Brookline.
And just getting an update from the Needham-Quincy game. Looks like Needham has won 23-20. So final score from Needham there. Tough loss, it looks like, for the Presidents. Needham had a block punt for a touchdown.
Number 33,
And then
Will
Needham
Fredo,
scored with 17
Arias
seconds
Mendez.
left to take the lead over the Presidents. Again, final score from Needham 23-20 as Needham wins that game. All right, Brookline kicks it away. High kick there, and it's going to bounce and takes a Warriors bounce all the way up to the 31-yard line.
And Arias Mendez's punt is down by Brookline at the North Quincy 31-yard line. 1st and 10 Raiders.
.108 left to go now in the half. North Quincy will take over on their own 31-yard line. Trips left for North Quincy. Quarterback Charlie Baker. Baker pass is complete to Grant Murphy, and Murphy gets out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Complete to number 6, Grant
Take a look at the
Murphy.
replay here. Nice
Knocked
shot
out
by
of bounds
Grant
at the
Murphy to get out of bounds
41-yard
again at the
line.
41-yard line.
Result of that play is a Raider first down.
And it is enough for first down as well. Conley in motion. Baker looking to pass. He throws it to Conley, and he's going to get hit and brought down. Nice tackle there by Wilfred Arias Mendez. He comes up and brings down Conley almost immediately. And we'll see where they spot the forward progress to the 40. So it'll be a loss of 1 on the play.
11 for the Raiders.
Baker looking down the right sideline and was looking for Caldwell, but cannot connect. Caldwell again did a nice job of getting open and going downfield, and Baker just a little too much on that ball, about 5 yards in front of where Caldwell was.
Bring up 3rd and 11.
So we'll bring up 3rd down and 11 now for the Raiders. Baker rolling, looking downfield. Caldwell, great effort there by Nate Caldwell to try to bring that ball down at the 50-yard line, but cannot bring it in. Take a look at the replay here and the effort by Caldwell. And you can see there, got his right arm out to try to bring it in, but it falls incomplete with 29 seconds left to go here in the half.
The punt for the Raiders is number 10, Jordan Mahoney.
All right, North Quincy will kick it away. Jordan Mahoney back to kick it. And he just does get it away. Nice high kick there by Mahoney. And great bounce there for North Quincy well. Bounces at about the 20-yard line, goes all the way down to the 13.
All the way to the 12-yard line of Brookline, where they will take over 1st and 10.
Mike Zang! Hey! Mike Zang!
And they're going to spot it at the 12-yard line there. Again, great kick by Jordan Mahoney. And Brookline will take over at the 12 with 18 seconds to go here in the second quarter. And Brookline will just kneel it down, and that will be the end of the half.
All right, we have halftime, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so clock ticks down, and at the half, North Quincy with a 20-0 lead over the Brookline Warriors. We will take a timeout and be back with second half coverage in just one moment. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. We'll be back in just a second.
That shit's so fast, it's like this. Like USB.
We are North Quincy, the red, black, the blue. So watch out for North Quincy, 'cause we're ready for you. 1, 2. R-A-I-D-E-R-S. North Quincy Raiders, we are the best.
Bro, this is shit we be hearing every day when we go to open gym. Yo, that's my phone.
Happy 18th birthday, Mary Simpson.
Welcome back, everyone, to Veterans Memorial Stadium. We're at the half. North Quincy leads Brookline by a score of 20-0. Real quick, we'll run down some stats for you. Quarterback for North Quincy, Charlie Baker, 6 of 15 passing for 74 yards. For rushing for North Quincy, Will Conley, 13 rushes for 79 yards and a touchdown. Nate Caldwell has 8 yards rushing on 2 attempts and 2 touchdowns. Caldwell also has 2 catches for 27 yards. Grant Murphy has 2 catches for 21 yards for the Raiders. For the Warriors, Joshua Karp, the quarterback, 5 of 8 passing for 57 yards. Karp also has 14 yards rushing on the ground. Darren Grant, 5 rushes for 8 yards. On the receiving side of the ball, Andrew Bamberg has 1 catch for 29. Barry Golden, 2 catches for 11 yards. Catano Drinkwater, 1 catch for 13, and Darnell O'Neill, 1 catch for 4 yards. Again, this is most likely North Quincy's final home game of the year, as in the non-playoff rounds here. They'll probably be on the road next week. Talked to Athletic Director Kevin Mahoney, and he said he was fairly confident that North would be on the road next week and Quincy would be here at the stadium for a home game. And again, those will be the final season of the week, final week of the season, as we get ready for Thanksgiving after that. Thanksgiving, of course, coming up on November 24th here at the stadium, 10 a.m. kickoff, live on QATV Channel 8 and QATV 1072 and online at QATV.org. So hope you can join us at home if you can't make it here to the stadium. Always encourage people to come out to the stadium. It's a great take when the two teams meet. I believe it's the 90th matchup between the two teams this year.
Kicking off for the Raiders, number 5, Nate Caldwell.
Our Nate Caldwell gets ready to kick it away for the Raiders. Yeah, all the way back to the 10-yard line.
Taken by number 3.
Andrew Bamberg takes it for
number 5,
the Warriors.
That's Andrew Bamberg.
Bamberg had to go back to about his 9 or 10-yard line, and let's see, they spot him down at about the 15-yard line, it looks like.
1st and 10 Warriors.
And they spot him down at the 17-yard line, so 7-yard return there for Bamberg. Real quick, want to thank all of the crew here on QATV's football crew coming out here. Ryan McWade, Scott Daniels, Anna El Torre, Chris Potter, and our director tonight, Peter Doherty. Thanks for their hard work here tonight. Pass by Joshua Karp is complete to Barry Golden. Golden went up and stretched out to bring that down. And they're going to spot Golden down at the 26-yard line.
20-yard line, correction, the 21. That's a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 for the Warriors.
Karp being pressured and gets out of harm's way somehow. And then the nice move there by Karp, runs up the middle of the field, across the 40-yard line, and he'll slide down at the 45, make it the 47.
To midfield. For the quarterback keeper. Result of that play will be a Warrior first
Back at the
down.
48-yard line where they spot him down. Quick snap there. Pass is complete up to the North Quincy 47-yard line, but looks like it was Donnell
Pass is
O'Neill.
complete to number 2, Donnell
Ran backwards,
O'Neill.
and they're going to say he's down at the North Quincy 48-yard line.
Number 4, 2nd and 6.
Quick pass there, and it'll go incomplete. Was looking for Bamberg.
Number 5, Andrew Bamberg. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
So the Warriors coming out here with a hurry-up offense. And they now have a 3rd and 6. Initially had North Quincy on the heels. North recovered. Karp looking down the left sideline, and it is incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Intended for number 2, Donnell O'Neill. That'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Warriors.
So bring up 4th and 6 now for the Warriors. Offense remaining out on the field. Joshua Karp looking over the sideline, made a change at the line of scrimmage. 4th down pass is incomplete.
Pass incomplete.
Was looking for
Intended
Caetano
number
Drinkwater,
11, Caetano Drinkwater.
but they cannot connect, so North Quincy defense holds as the pass goes incomplete.
And the Warriors
And
will
North
turn
will
it
take
on
over
down. First
on
and
their
10
own
Raiders
48. We'll take a look at the
from their
replay
own
here and the pass up the middle of the
48-yard
field there, as again he was looking for Drinkwater, and looked like the pass might have been just a little bit behind him, and it was. All right, North comes out with their quarterback, sending to screen there, number 14, Charlie Baker. Baker, a junior. Hand off here, and great run by North Quincy. As that's number 4, Ariel White. Yeah, great run as White gets all the way up to about the 40-yard line. We'll take a look here in the replay as he goes all the way up to the Brookline 40. And he's able to go through the hole, break through the arm tackle there, and still stay on his feet. Again, up to the 40-yard line, and a first down for the Raiders. White, a junior for the Raiders. And ball comes loose, and Brookline looked like they initially recovered. We'll see if they do.
On the play.
And they did. Brookline recovers the fumble,
Brookline.
and it'll be Warriors ball at their own 42-yard line. We'll take a look at the replay here. As it looked like it might have been a little confusion. And the ball actually just came to the left of Baker, and he couldn't control it.
41-yard line.
And coming up with a fumble recovery was Bora Schlosser. Yes, ball at the Brookline 41-yard line. 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Karp looking, has some good protection, and finally sneaks out of harm's way there, and it goes incomplete. Had a man wide open, but could not connect. Ball was just thrown too high there. It looks like it was Barry Golden, the intended receiver, as we'll see here on the replay. And you can see here, great pocket formed here by Brookline is finally coming in there to break it up. There was number 64, Brian Nguyen. And again, the ball was just thrown just a little too high, and it goes
Bring up second
incomplete.
and 10 for the Warriors.
Tough to hold the pocket that long for an offensive line, as ultimately someone's going to get free to press the quarterback, and that's what happened, but Karp was able to go over to his left. All right, pass is complete to number 5, Andrew Bamberg at the 50-yard line, and he'll be a yard shy of the first down.
Right at midfield, a yard short of the first down, so that'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Warriors.
Third and 1 now for the Warriors as the ball is just touching midfield. And Karp comes up there under center for the first time tonight for the quarterback sneak, and we'll see if they give him the marker or not. I don't know if he got it. Looked like he might have fumbled it on the exchange, and they're going to say he did not get it. It's basically no gain, as you'll see here on the replay. Comes up under center. And again, it looked like he lost the ball, and so they're going to say there was no gain there. So we'll bring up 4th and 1. Karp looking to pass, looking. And he's going to run it himself, has the first down this time, and he gets brought down at the North Quincy 45-yard line.
Calls his own number and runs for first down.
Robert Wallenjom coming up for the tackle for North Quincy.
1st and 10 Warriors.
Again, Karp looking to pass, and again we'll run it downfield as he gets pushed out of bounds by Noah Baker at the 40-yard line.
Kicked out of bounds by number 50 for the Raiders is Noah Baker. It's a pickup of 5, 2nd and 5.
Second down and 5 now for the Warriors. Kopp rolls to his right, and the pass is complete. They're going to say no, actually, he was out of bounds when he caught it.
Pass is incomplete.
Was looking for number 6, Barry Golden.
O'Neal and number 6, Barry Golden, both in the area for the Warriors. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
And actually, the pass was caught again by Donnell O'Neal, but he was out of bounds when he caught it. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 for Brookline.
It's like, what is it?
It's the towel from yesterday.
Kopp, junior quarterback for the Warriors, in the shotgun. Trying to set up a screen, and it's complete to Drinkwater, one of the captains for the team. And Drinkwater will get the first down up to the North Quincy 30-yard line.
Gaetano Drinkwater across the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Take a look at the replay real quick here as Brookline comes up to the line. And you can see there, Gaetano Drinkwater again caught the ball and was able to get up to the 30-yard line, make it the 29 for the first down. And up goes Darren Grant on the carry for the Warriors, and Grant's forward progress will be stopped at about the 27-yard line.
Tell me I would not cook this kid in basketball.
Pickup of 2. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Warriors.
I think he beat you, to be honest. Actually, I don't know. I haven't seen him play. So he looks like he's D1.
Yeah, he's D1. Ben threw around football.
Yo, throw the towel away. Spencer, where's the towel?
Under 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter now, clock ticking. Kopp, quick pass over to the right side is incomplete.
Yes, incomplete.
Was looking for Grant.
Intended for number 20, Darren Grant. That'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Warriors.
Oh, shit.
He's just standing there. There's no point.
Kopp rolling out, fires, and it is complete at the 15-yard line. And that's Gaetano Drinkwater. And it'll be a first down for the Warriors as they mark him out of bounds at the 11-yard line, as we'll see here on the replay.
Play is another Brookline first down.
And Kopp there, nice bullet pass there to Gaetano Drinkwater. And again, they mark him out of bounds at the 11.
Free shot at him right now. Free shot at him, free shot at him.
First time in the red zone tonight here for the Warriors. Kopp has a man, and at the 5-yard line, flag thrown on the play. Pass was complete to Barry Golden. And it looks like it might be a face mask here against North Quincy.
Number 2, Donnell O'Neal, but there is a flag on the play.
He actually caught it.
Take a look at the replay here. You can see right there, and you can see the flag come in after the fact.
Out the way. Yeah, you want me to get him out the way?
Face mask tackle against the Raiders. Half the distance to the goal.
Get out of the way. Yo, nigga, you get out the way too.
All right, we'll see where they spot the ball here for the Warriors.
Yeah, I got you. Yo, he's moving. Nigga, you sit down too.
And it looks like they spot the ball at the 3-yard line. Make it the 2-yard line, excuse me. First and goal now for the Warriors. Ball comes loose on the exchange again as quarterback Joshua Karp came up under center. And that's the second time tonight that he's gone under center and fumbled it.
Ball was loose but recovered by the Warriors.
Yo, move your hair out of your face. Yeah, right there, right there, right there, right there.
Second and 1.
All right, ball still at the 2-yard line. And looks like it'll be just shy again as Karp kept it himself, and he gets up to the 1-yard line.
What's in that towel?
The result of that run is a first down. It is first and goal to go.
All right,
from
so
the
it was
1-yard line.
first down now for the Warriors as the penalty did not give them enough for a first down, but the 1-yard run now by Karp brings up first and goal from the 1. Number 20, Darren Grant in the backfield next to Karp. They give it to Grant, and he stumbles, and he did not get into the end zone. He's just shy. No gain on the play, again to the 1.
Second and goal to go from the 1.
So now it's second and goal from the 1. This is now the 4th play from the 2 or the 1-yard line Brookline has had. High snap, they give it to Grant again, and Grant, let's see, I don't know if he got into the end zone. North Quincy looks like they held again.
On the carry.
And again, no touchdown. Great job by North Quincy. Still no gain.
No gain.
So no gain,
Third and goal
or
to
maybe
go
a
from the
slight
1.
gain there. As you can see, the ball is just inside the 1-yard line.
Sit in this seat. Sit in this seat.
But nonetheless, it is now third and goal from now inside the 1.
Sit in that seat.
Karp, number 4, the quarterback. Grant, number 20, in the backfield. Karp rolling out. He's going to try to keep it himself, and he did not get in again. Great job by North Quincy to hold.
Josh Carr calls his own number. Does not get in.
Take a look at the replay real quick here as they come back to the line.
Fourth and goal to go
And it looks like
from the
Jordan
1.
Mahoney came up there to hold him up from the touchdown. Great job by Mahoney to hold him up. So now again, it's 4th and goal from the 1. If North Quincy to hold here, what an effort by the Raiders. And Brookline's going to call a timeout with 3:02 left to go.
Timeout Raiders.
All right, so again, it's going to be 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Brookline had a second down and 1 from the 2-yard line. They were stopped on the first play for no gain. They got 1-yard gain on the second play, so that brought up 1st and goal from the 1. And now on 3 consecutive plays here, Joshua Karp, the quarterback for the Warriors, has not been able to get into the end zone. The ball is at the half-yard line. And it's been 3 great plays by the North Quincy defense to hold off the Warriors. And North Quincy again looking for one more attempt here to hold the Warriors out of the end zone. And we'll see what they can do. Again, timeout was called down on the field by Brookline. All right, teams come back out onto the field. 4th and goal from the 1. And really, it's inside the 1 for the Warriors. Carp in the shotgun again. Looking pass over to the right side and touchdown. Flag thrown on the play. We'll see what the flag is.
There is a flag on the play.
And all right, it's going to be pass interference. Is it defense or offensive? Offensive pass interference, so
Offensive
take away
pass
the touchdown.
interference against the Warriors.
All right, so they say it's offensive pass interference, and that's now going to bring the ball out to the 15-yard line. We'll see here on the replay. And they're going to say right there, Drinkwater pushed off of number 7, Nate Sampson. All right, ball back at the 15, 4th and goal from the 15. Passing it into the end zone, and another flag is going to be thrown. And this one looks like it might be against North Quincy this time. We'll see what they call, though.
Flag on the play.
All right, this is called against North Quincy. We'll take a look at the replay here real quick.
Penalty will repeat 4th down.
All right, so it's a 10-yard
Ball is
penalty.
now spotted at the 8-yard line of North Quincy.
Ball at the 8-yard line, so really half the distance to the goal penalty. And whistle gets blown. You can see coach for Brookline talking to the official. Referee comes over as well. All right, so here we go again. 4th and goal again, this time from the 8-yard line. Carp again, looking. Has some space, passes into the end zone, and touchdown, Drinkwater. No flags on the play, finally, as Brookline was able to punch it in for the touchdown.
Remaining in the 3rd quarter. The Warriors are on the board.
Take a look at the replay here. As Carp did a nice job getting out of harm's way, and Drinkwater finally gets it. That was the 3rd attempt at Drinkwater, and the 3rd time was the charm for the Warriors.
Number 50, Jack Jarvis will attempt a 1-point conversion.
Our extra point attempt is up, and it is still waiting for the sign there. It is good.
And the teams head upfield. The score is now.
Jack Jarvis' attempt is good, so 2:44 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, and Brookline puts 7 points on the board. Brookline had 8 attempts from the 2 or 1 yard line. From the from 4th and goal there. They had 2 attempts from the 2 yard line, 4 attempts from the 1 yard line, and then they had 4th and goal from the 15 and the 8 when they finally punched it in. So it was a good defensive stand there by North Quincy, and finally Brookline was able to finally break through on the 7th play there.
Okay, number 50, Jack Jarvis, set to kick off for the Warriors.
You can see number 50, Jack Jarvis, sophomore for the Warriors. We're getting ready to kick it away.
Oh, he's right there.
Short kick, bounces at the 30. North Quincy's going to have to get on it, and Brookline recovers the onside kick essentially. No one for North Quincy went to get the ball, and looked like recovering it was number 44, Finn Woodman.
Finn Woodman.
When the ball bounced, it bounced back towards Brookline, and that definitely threw a curve for North Quincy. And coming down quickly were the Warriors. And again, Finn Woodman, number 44, junior, was able to jump on the ball at the 33-yard line.
Ball is placed on the 33-yard line of North Quincy, 1st and 10 Warriors.
All right, so defense right back out on the field now for North Quincy. 1st and 10 for the Warriors, again at the 33. Momentum has swung now here with a touchdown and essentially that onside kick recovery. Carp looking and has to run in himself. Jordan Mahoney comes up, makes a nice tackle, and essentially no gain on the play there. We'll take a look at the replay.
By number 10, Jordan Mahoney.
As, well, again, Mahoney came up there to make that tackle after the run attempt there by Joshua Carp.
Is that Taylor? Yeah. Oh, Mr. McCarthy.
Pass is complete over to the left side and up to the 25-yard line goes Andrew Bamberg.
Pass is complete to number 5, Andrew Bamberg. Goes to the line to gain.
It'll be 3rd and about 2 now for the Warriors.
3rd and 1.
Actually, they spot the ball inside the 30. They mark it down at the 24. And a flag thrown on the play here, and it looks like it's going to be offsides against North Quincy, and that will bring up a 1st down now.
And the result of that is a Warrior 1st down.
And it's a 1st down for the Warriors. Put the ball at the 19-yard line. Under a minute to go now in the quarter. Carp keeps it himself. Nice fake the handoff, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. Joshua Carp had a nice fake on the handoff, and he runs it in from 19 yards out.
51 seconds.
And it will be 20-13 with a point after to come. Let's take a look at the replay here. And again, you can see Carp had a nice fake on the handoff there, and goes in for the touchdown. looks like getting hit there on the, I believe it was Darren Grant who got hit on the fake. They thought he had the ball, but he did not, and he paid the price for it.
Number 50.
This is the shit I have to deal with.
Jack Jarvis
This is the shit I have to deal with.
set to kick the 1-point conversion.
And whistles blow before the kick attempt.
Penalty markers on the play.
See what the flag is. Looks like it's going to be against Brookline on the false start.
False start against the Warriors. 5-yard penalty. We'll repeat the try. Number 50, Jack Jarvis, attempting the 1-point conversion. And number 2, Jonell O'Neill, set to hold.
Now move it back 5 yards. Kick is up, and it's going to be wide to the right. No
Kick
good.
is no good. Teams hit upfield. The score is now North Quincy 20.
So
Brookline
51
13.
seconds left to go here in the third quarter, and Brookline has now put another touchdown on the board, 20-13, after the kick goes wide to the right. But Brookline here again has come back with 2 touchdowns. And as you can see in the North Quincy huddle there, head coach Ryan Craig on the right trying to get his team back in order.
Jack Jarvis set to kick off for the Warriors.
Another short kick, and North Quincy catches that one at their own 39-yard line. Will Conley comes up with it.
Kickoff is fielded by number 33, Will Conley. Takes a knee, and the Raiders will take over on offense. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line.
Conley with the pitch over to the left side. He gets brought down from behind. Tackle there.
The 33, Will Conley on the carry
And
to the 45-yard
Conley
line.
goes up to about
That's a
the
pickup of
45,
6.
and they do mark him down at the
2nd and
45.
4 for the Raiders.
Conley up to 85 yards rushing here tonight for North Quincy. 20 seconds left to go in the quarter. Nate Caldwell gets the carry this time for North Quincy. And might have gotten a gain of 1. We'll see if they put him down. Looks like it's going to be at the 47-yard line.
The 5, Nate Caldwell on the carry. There is a player down.
It's going to be a 2-yard gain. And getting up slowly there for North Quincy is Robert Wallenjohn, number 70. Hopefully he's okay. That is the end of the third quarter. And North Quincy holds a 7-point lead, 20-13 after 3. You can see Wallenjohn getting helped off the field by a couple of teammates there. Hopefully
And
he's
that
okay.
is the end of the third quarter. The score is North Quincy Raiders 20. Brookline
Again, we encourage all of our
Warriors
viewers to
13.
go on to Quincy Access TV's website at qatv.org for program schedules, membership information, video on demand, live streaming, and more. qatv.org. For all the high school sports QATV coverage, you can go to qatv.org/sports, especially for all the fall coverage of soccer, volleyball, and football. We also have classic Thanksgiving Day football games up on QATV's website. There's a playlist right now on our homepage you can see. You can also go to qatv.org/classic T-Day football for all the games that we have in our archive. And we're adding more before Thanksgiving as well. All right, ball spotted at the 47-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and 2. And the officials are talking to one of the coaches over on Brookline's side. I'm not sure what the holdup is or what they're discussing.
Wow.
All right, Baker under center, hands off to Caldwell. Caldwell breaks free up the middle of the field. Now over to the left side. Great job there by Nate Caldwell up to the 25-yard line. Stiff arm gets him to the 20 and out of bounds at about the 15. A great run there by Nate Caldwell. We'll take a look at the replay here as Caldwell initially didn't have much to work with. Then finally the hole opened up there and he goes up to the left sideline. And you'll see as he gets up to about the 20-yard line right there, the stiff arm, and they mark him out of bounds at the 15. "38-yard run there by Nate Caldwell, 1st and 10 from the 15. Caldwell to the right this time. Crosses the 10 and just does get tackled there by Nico Braun. Take a look at the replay as Caldwell saw Pagert ahead of him, but Braun brings him down by his shoes. And right there, great diving tackle.
At the 6-yard line, that's a pickup of 6 yards.
And they're going to
2nd
spot the
and
ball
4
down
for the
at the 6-yard line, it looks like. 2nd down and 1. No, excuse me, 2nd down and 5. And Caldwell this time will go in for the touchdown for North Quincy.
Touchdown.
Ball was at the
Number
10-yard
5,
line, and Caldwell
Caldwell.
over to the left end. An easy touchdown for North Quincy and Nate Caldwell, as we'll see here on the replay.
The Raiders are on the board again.
Nice fake there, and untouched goes Nate Caldwell.
Number 5, Nathan Caldwell set to kick the 1-point conversion. Number 33, Will Conley to hold.
So North Quincy comes right back and puts a touchdown on the board to halt that momentum that Brookline had got built up.
Good.
And Caldwell comes down and puts the extra point through the uprights as well.
North Quincy Raiders 27.
So make it 27-13 now with 10:59 left to go in the game. Nice answer there by North Quincy again to come down and get a quick 7 points back on the board.
Number 5, Nate Caldwell set to kick off for the Raiders.
Caldwell gets the ball placed finally. Didn't want to stay still. Finally had to flip it upside down and get it where he wanted. Bounces off the receiver at the 9-yard line. He picks it up though. Ball comes loose and looks like North Quincy's recovered. And then they have.
And the Raiders recover.
Take a look at the replay as it looks like number 22 came up with the ball for North Quincy. You can see the ball came off the receiver and he never really got a good handle on it.
First and 10 Raiders.
And again, North does come up with it, and they're going to spot it at the 29-yard line. Play action fake. Baker looking into the end zone, and it is intercepted by number 2, Donnell O'Neill.
Intercepted.
Nice coverage by O'Neill, as you'll see here on the replay, as he was able to step in front of the intended receiver for North Quincy and make that interception in the end zone. Was looking for Grant Murphy into the end zone, but again, nice coverage there by O'Neill for the interception and the touchback. So Brookline comes right back on that big defensive play and gets the ball now at their own 20-yard line. Kopp was looking left and comes back to the right, and it is almost picked off for North Quincy. Caetano Drinkwater became defensive back there and knocked the ball away and out of the hands of Nate Sampson.
2nd and 10.
Take a look real quick at the replay here as Kopp, you can see him looking left and then comes back to the right looking off the defender, and Caetano Drinkwater breaks up the play for the incomplete pass. So it brings up 2nd down and 10 now. Kopp trying to pass, and he gets brought down and sacked. Grant Murphy coming up with the sack. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Number 6. Grant Murphy.
Push the ball back to the 13-yard line.
Lost the 7th. 3rd and 17 for the Warriors.
Well, look at the replay quickly here as the Warriors come to the line. And you can see Murphy doing a nice job getting away from the left tackle there and coming up to make the play. Getting his 3rd sack here tonight. Great game for Grant Murphy. Kopp just does get the play off as the play clock was expiring. Pass over the middle of the field for Donnell O'Neill goes incomplete.
We'll bring up 4th down.
We'll bring up 4th down now for the Warriors, and they'll kick it away as they are back again on their own 13-yard line, 4th and long. Wilfred Arias Mendez will kick it away, and this goes off the side of his foot. North Quincy gets away from it, and it bounces backwards and out of bounds at the at the 15-yard line.
Arias Mendez punt rolls out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Correction 14. It is first and goal to go for the Raiders from the Brookline 14-yard line.
So they mark it out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and it ends up only being a 1-yard punt as the ball bounced backwards about 10 yards on the North Quincy roll. Caldwell on the carry. And he gets up to the 13-yard line.
Hi, Ryan.
That was a pickup of 2 yards. That was number 5, Nate Caldwell.
It's about the ball at the 12-yard line, actually. And it'll be second down and 8 now for North Quincy. Caldwell over to the right on the same play. He ran for the touchdown earlier. He's at the 5-yard line, and he's going to fall forward up to about the 3. Take a look at the replay here on the run by Caldwell, as again, it was that fake to the left, go to the right that worked well for the touchdown. Flag thrown on the play, actually, back at the 15-yard line. And getting up slowly off the field was Caldwell as
Number 5,
well.
Nate Caldwell on the carry. There is a flag on the play.
And they're going to say it's a hold against
the
North
Raiders.
Quincy.
That'll move the ball back to the 25-yard line. We got second and 21 for the Raiders.
All right, so the ball was, the flag was thrown at the 15, so with the 10 yards, move it back to the 25-yard line. Brings up now a second and 21 for North Quincy.
Big idea.
So a huge turnaround on that play there with the penalty. Coming up on 8 minutes to go in the game. Baker looking to pass over to the right, and it is complete. Grant Murphy on the catch, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
Pass complete to Grant Murphy.
Take a look at the replay here on the catch by Murphy.
Steps out of bounds at the 13-yard line. That'll bring up third and 9 for the Raiders.
So no replay, but nonetheless, it was a nice catch by Murphy. So that brings up a third down for North Quincy, 3rd and 8. They get 3rd and 9 as they spot the ball at the 13-yard line. Baker rolling out, looking, and he's going to run it himself, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 9-yard line, make it the 8.
Steps out of bounds at the 8. That'll bring up 4th and 4 for the Raiders.
So 4th and 4 now for North Quincy at the 8-yard line. And it looks like North's going to bring out the field goal unit. All right, Nate Caldwell will come up to kick the ball away. Will Conley to hold, and Conley will hold it at the 15-yard line, so making a 25-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it looks like it is good. Actually, no, wide to the left.
It's no good.
Had plenty of distance, but just wide to the left there for Nate Caldwell. And North Quincy comes up empty on that drive. So that holding penalty really hurt North Quincy. Caldwell's run got him up to about the 5-yard line, but the holding penalty pushed North Quincy back, and field goal attempt is no good. So Brookline will start at their own 20-yard line for this drive with 7:52 left to go in the game.
Ball he placed at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors.
Joshua Karp, quarterback for the Warriors. He's going to elect to bring himself, as was nice coverage downfield by North Quincy. And Karp
to the
get up to the 24.
Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6 for the Warriors.
Karp now up to 70 yards rushing for the Warriors here tonight. Quick pass is complete over in the flat for Brookline. To number 20, Darren Grant.
Number 20, Darren Grant.
And they're going to spot him down at the 29-yard line.
Out to the
3rd and 1
9-yard
now
line.
for the
3rd
Warriors.
and 1 for the Warriors.
Third and 1, Karp has a pass to Grant downfield on the right sideline, crosses midfield at the 40-yard line. And another nice play there by Darren Grant. And was trying to do a stutter step. Great tackle there by Nate Caldwell. And Caldwell saves a touchdown, but Darren Grant gets all the way up to the North Quincy, about the 15-yard line. We'll take a look at the replay here quickly as
All the way to the 16-yard line. 1st and 10
as the Warriors quickly come up to the line. And they marked him down at the 17-yard line.
No gain.
Grant there gets no gain.
Second and 10.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Karp down the middle of the field looking, and incomplete. Brookline looking for a flag.
Intended for number 6, Barry Golden.
Number 6, Barry Golden was the intended receiver. We'll look at the replay here.
They'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Warriors.
Amir Johnson in pass coverage for the Raiders. So 3rd and 10 now for Brookline. Again, ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Karp looking into the end zone and incomplete. Was looking for Donnell O'Neill.
And for number 5, Andrew Bamberg.
And Ia Panaritti in coverage downfield for North Quincy as we'll take a look at the replay.
Correction number 3, Cameron Evans. Oh, it's actually number 2, Donnell O'Neill. Gonna bring up 4th and 10.
All right, 5:08 left to go here in the game, and brings up 4th down and 10 for the Warriors at the 17-yard line. Carr pass down the middle of the field, touchdown Warriors, wide open was Donnell O'Neill for the touchdown.
O'Neill.
Let's take a look at the replay here as O'Neill was able to beat the defender
4 seconds left.
and go in for the touchdown.
Ryan is on the board again. Number 50, Jack Jarvis will attempt a 1-point conversion.
Our extra point attempt here. Jack Jarvis will attempt to kick it. Kick is up and it is good.
Kick is good. The teams head upfield. The score is now North Quincy Raiders 27.
So Brookline comes back there, and
Brookline Warriors 20.
that touchdown was set up on the big run, catch and run by Darren Grant. He had a 54-yard catch and run. They got the ball down into North Quincy territory, and then the 17-yard pass from Joshua Karp to Donnell O'Neill. Extra point is good by Jack Jarvis. So 5:04 left to go in the game. 27-20 North. Still with the lead, but Brookline will not go away. All right, North Quincy pushes 10 men up, expecting the onside kick. And we'll see if Brookline kicks it just over their heads a little bit. And they're going to trigger a line drive kick, and ball's loose. And North Quincy's recovered it.
Ball is recovered by North Quincy.
And you can see there getting up off the bottom of the pile, number 84, Paul Glynn on the recovery. We'll take a look at the replay here.
48-yard line of the Raiders.
As
1st and 10.
it was a great attempt there by Brookline, and the ball came loose. Brookline looked like they initially had it, but Johnny on the spot there was Paul Glynn to recover it for the Raiders. Handoff here to number 5 captain Nate Caldwell, and they're going to mark him down. Excuse me, at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 6 for the Raiders.
Caldwell to the right. Gets a nice block up there by Jordan Mahoney. And we'll see the spot Caldwell down at the 43-yard line. Take a look at the replay here on the run by Caldwell as he's trying to use that block.
3rd and less than a yard. 14, Brandon Baker on the carry. And it's enough for a Raider first down.
And first down there by North Quincy.
Ball's on the 42-yard line of Brookline. First and 10.
Nate Caldwell on the run here for North Quincy. And nice move there by Nate Caldwell. Touchdown, North Quincy. Caldwell with a great cutback there at about the 10-yard line, and it goes in for a big touchdown. Take a look at the replay here again on Caldwell's run.
The Raiders tack on another one.
And right here, Caldwell, nice cut there right at the 13-yard line, and that sent him in for the touchdown. All right, extra point attempt is up and good by Caldwell.
Kicks the point after, number 33, Will Conley to hold.
So make it 34-20. Big touchdown there for North Quincy and Nate Caldwell. And more importantly, it puts some distance between them and Brookline, 34-20 with North on top. 2:44 left to go in the game. Nate Caldwell now 117 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns here tonight for Nate Caldwell, and quite a game here for the senior captain for North Quincy as he has come up big in the second half.
Number 5, Nate Caldwell set to kick off for the Raiders. Number 3, Cameron Evans. Number 2, Donnell O'Neill, deep to receive. Number 3,
Cameron Evans is going to take that ball for Brookline. Initially fumbled it, but was able to pick it back up and see what they spot him out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be about the 22-yard line.
They're going to place the ball at the 23-yard line where the Warriors will go on offense. First and 10.
All right, make it the 23-yard line where they spot Evans down. So Brookline now with 2:39. Try to get a couple touchdowns here and keep the game interesting. Joshua Karp will lead them out in the shotgun. Again, the junior quarterback for the Warriors. Karp has some space here running down the left sideline, across the 30, looking to try to get out of bounds, and he gets pushed out of bounds at the 35, make it the 36.
Steps out of bounds at the 31.
Take a look at the replay.
For a Warrior, first down.
And you can see here, Karp was just looking to run out of bounds. And let's see, at the 36 is where they do mark him out of bounds. 2:30 left to go now. 13-yard run there by Karp. Carp looking. He has some space down the right sideline. Big tackle there for North Quincy. And coming up to make that play was Grant Murphy.
Number 6, Grant Murphy. Loss of
Take a look at the
3 on
replay
play.
here as
Second and
Carp looked like
13
he had some
for the
space to run
Warriors.
down the right sideline, but Murphy with a huge play there for the Raiders and dives right there. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Pass looking for Donnell O'Neill. Great catch there by O'Neill. Tiptoes to stay in bounds. And they're going to spot him out of bounds at the North Quincy 49-yard line.
North Quincy. Result of that play is a Warrior first down.
Take a look at the replay here as Donnell steps out of bounds with 1:55 left to go here in the game. And right there, it's tiptoes, stay in bounds, both feet in. Only needed one, but gets both of them in. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors at the North Quincy 49. Carp again will run it, and he goes out of bounds right at the first down marker. We'll see where they spot him out.
Steps out of bounds near the 40.
And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 1 for the Warriors.
Bring up now, 2nd down and 1. .148 left to go in the game. Brookline doing a nice job getting down the field quickly, and false start, just as they say that. A false start on Brookline will push them back 5 yards.
Full start against the Warriors. 5-yard penalty. That will place the ball at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Warriors.
Carp, quick pass out over to the right side to Darren Grant, and Grant picks up the first down as he dives forward to the North Quincy
Number 20,
35-yard line.
Darren Grant. Result of that play is a Warrior first down.
Carp looking, and just does sneak out of harm's way, but not the second time, as coming up to make the tackle from behind for North Quincy.
Down.
That was number 56, Dylan Clifford. Clifford a little slow to get up there, and Brookline calls a timeout. And we'll take a look at the replay here real quick, as there is a timeout down on the field.
Timeout.
Grant Murphy was looking for another sack there. Carp just did get out of his harm's way. And Clifford looks like he might have gotten his ankle rolled up on a little bit as he brought down Carp on top of him.
Please set the game clock to 1 minute and 28 seconds.
And they're going to set the game clock back to 1 minute and 28 seconds. And the ball spotted down at the 35-yard line.
Wait, what did you go to bed to? Should we go sell like Zay? Yeah, how good, Doug? Yeah, it'll be fun. Let the kids do the suck. Yo, it's a yard play. I can do that too. I see it. Go behind him.
All right, 5 receivers set now for the Warriors. Carp is going to throw it out of bounds as he had nothing to choose from. Nice defense by North Quincy as all the receivers were covered downfield. Carp being pressured. Grant Murphy comes up and another sack for Grant Murphy, his fourth of the night, and that's going to bring him back all the way to the 42-yard line, as we'll see here on the replay. And timeout called down the field.
Warriors.
And clock stops with 1:11 left to go in the game. And here's the replay here as Murphy came in, and a great job. Again, that is the fourth sack here tonight for Grant Murphy.
Hey, Brian, I'll let you know.
Murphy blew by the tackle again, coming in from the edge position. And that was a big play there, as that now brings up a 4th and long for the Warriors, make it 4th and about 17 from the 42-yard line. Again, the Warriors come out, 4 receivers, 3 to the left of Carp, 1 to the right, and Darren Grant is the lone man in the backfield. Gaetano Drinkwater, lone man on the right side of the field. Low snap, Carp's able to hold on to it. Pass down the middle of the field for Drinkwater. He has it, and he's going to have the first down for the Warriors.
That's number 11, Gaetano Drinkwater.
And they're going to spot Drinkwater down at the 24-yard line.
It's a Warrior first down.
Under a minute to go now here in the game.
Under a minute to go.
Brookline taking a lot of time to get this play off. 10 seconds went off the clock before they get it off. Carp looking down into the end zone and intercepted by North Quincy.
Pass is intercepted.
And it looked like it might have been Nate Caldwell with the interception. We'll see who it was. And actually it was number 2, Taylon Marquez on the interception.
Raider football.
We'll take a look at the replay here.
Own 10-yard line, first and 10.
Looked like there was some confusion as to what was going on down there among all the players.
The player shaken up.
Player down on the field for Brookline, but North Quincy comes up with a big play there again. Taylor Marquez on the interception, and he returns the ball back to the 5-yard line. So a big defensive effort for North Quincy, and they should be able to run out the clock here. Andrew Bamberg is the man getting up slowly for the Warriors. He's walking off. Hopefully he's okay. A single kneel down here should do it for North Quincy as Brookline is out of timeouts. And that will do it. So nice job by North Quincy to come up at the end as Brookline was trying to march down the field. Made a good effort there, did the Brookline Warriors at the very end there. And again, that last pass with the interception by North Quincy is going to seal the deal here for North Quincy. A couple of big stars for the Raiders here tonight. First on offense, Nate Caldwell, 12 rushes for 117 yards, 4 touchdowns for Caldwell as well. Add in 2 receptions for 27 yards, and Nate Caldwell with the offensive output here for North Quincy here tonight. Will Conley, another great effort. He had 14 rushes for 85 yards and a touchdown as well. Grant Murphy, he had 3 catches for 33 yards, but on the defensive side of the ball, Murphy 4 sacks for the Raiders and a couple of big ones as well for North Quincy as the all-around effort for North Quincy is able to put them up. Big touchdown at the end there by Caldwell to put North Quincy up by 14 points and force Brookline to try to march down the field and put some points on the board quickly, which they could not do with the big interception at the end by Taylor Marquez to seal the deal for North Quincy. So with the victory, North Quincy improves to 3-5 on the season. Brookline will drop now to 1-7. Next week, QATV will be back here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. We believe it will be Quincy High School here at the stadium, but the schedule has been yet to be finalized. So keep a lookout on our website and our social media pages to see the game time and teams here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Nonetheless, we will definitely be here on Thanksgiving morning on Thursday, November 24th at 10 a.m. for the annual Thanksgiving Day matchup between North Quincy and the Quincy Presidents. And it'll be an exciting matchup between both teams here this year. Live coverage will have a pregame and kickoff again at 10 a.m. All that coverage will be available on QATV Channel 8, QATV Channel 1072, our HD channel, and of course online at QATV.org. Want to thank all of our crew for coming out here and doing a great job here tonight. As always, on camera was Ryan McWade and Scott Daniels. On graphics was Anna El Torre. On audio and our engineer Chris Potter, and our director and replay engineer and replay as well, Peter Dari. So again, final score here: North Quincy 34 and Brookline 20. My name is Jonathan Calleri. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of QATV Sports. We'll see you again soon.